So I'm trying out a new camera angle. If it's worked, you'll see it. I will use it all the time. But I wonder if it might be wobbly and blurry. Might be up in this little boxing set. Either way. Well, let me know. So we now have 3 camera angles. Yay! Production values through the roof. Good morning, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, YouTube. So I've been watching videos from members of something called the Motovlog Alliance. If you've not seen or really know motovlogging, this might not make a huge amount of sense to you, but Motovlog Alliance is a group of small motovloggers based all over the world, actually, predominantly in the US, but there's a few in the UK as well. And it's just a group to get hints and tips and exchange ideas, share videos, etc. Motovloggers. And the group was kind of, I'm guessing, founded by a chap called Josh AFJ. Check out his channel, it's very good. And he put up a video recently. He was saying, if you could change your past, would you? I had to think about that one for a second. And I thought it was an interesting topic. This video really is kind of a video reply to him. Do keep tuned on this channel, do hit the like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget there will be an announcement about a project in a couple of months' time that will be something quite interesting. So do stay tuned, there's lots coming up. And I thought, well, rather than if you could go back and change your past, would you? I thought, did your life pan out exactly how you thought it would? Are you doing what you wanted to do when you were a kid, when you were at school, especially when you was 8 or 9 years old? Everyone says, when I grow up I want to be a ... Did you become ... For me, personally, I did and I didn't, really, in a variety of ways. I mean, when I was a kid, there were 2 things I wanted to be. I'm not sure why on one of them, it made no sense, but I wanted to be bank manager, but that was never would have been who I was, so I don't know why I used to say that. There was no obvious reasoning behind it. Or I wanted to be a car designer, so I wanted to be in engineering, designing vehicles. Well now, that was when I was 9 years old. I'm now 39 years old. A lot of water has passed under the bridge, and in the last 3 decades I've held a number of jobs. I've had some working with cars and some in motorsport industry. But I've predominantly been an engineer most of my life, albeit on the machining side of things rather than design side of things. But I went to night school about 6 years ago and did myself a CAD course, and didn't think it was going to do me much good, but I thought I'll do it anyway because I wanted to do it. And now I'm actually a technical manager for a very small LED lighting company. Well, you say, well, how does that line up with wanting to be a design engineer or in design in general? And actually it does, because one of the many responsibilities I have now, aside from the electrical side of things, is that I actually design light fittings. So I kind of had a way to let that creative side out. I'm not designing cars. I've got a friend that works here, a couple of friends that work in the motor industry, which is very good for them, and they say it's not necessarily quite as wonderful as you think it's going to be, but every job's like that, I suppose. But I do get involved with projects making larger items, shopping centres, gyms, things like that, and it does allow me to basically get more involved, a little bit creative. I liaise with architects, and we produce some of these very, very large industrial sites as well as high-end residential light fittings. So in that respect, I didn't fall too far short of the mark. But equally, I know people that when they're at school they wanted to be teacher or whatever, insert any number of careers there, and have now become something so completely different. Even they thought, have said, well, I would never have guessed that's what I was going to do, but I love it. So the big question is on this video, did you become what you thought you was going to become? And if you did it work out what you wanted? And if you didn't, does what you do now compare or better, or, you know, just generally, how's reality worked out versus expectation? So, yeah, interesting to see what people's responses will be on that. So, if you do like these videos, hit the like and subscribe button. We're uploading vlogs every week. This wonderful sunny time of the year, these are going to be mainly two-wheeled vlogs. Now, there will be the odd four-wheel one coming in, but mainly two-wheeled vlogs. And like I say, we're going to be start working on a project fairly soon. Well, work started on the project, but it's being filmed as we speak. And very soon we're going to have an announcement coming up and some intros. We've got something interesting which is going to change the shape of the channel slightly for next year. We're going to be seeing some things we didn't see before, and all connected to one of my videos from earlier on this year, but I've already said too much. So yeah, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and see you soon.